Hey lovies, welcome to my channel, Craft Away with May. I'm May. Welcome to my all new lovies. I'm so glad to have you all here with me today. It's a thumbnail show. We're going to jump into some new DIYs, starting with this box I had. It was actually a gift box. Someone had given me a gift a couple years ago, and I kept the box. Y'all know the drill. And what you see I'm doing here is I'm just going in with some white paint and some mint color paint. I've been really kind of feeling the mint colors and yellow for spring this year. So anyway, you can probably tell where we're going with this. We're going to be making yet again another shadow box, but this is so simple and so cute. And guys, this actually could either be used for spring, or you can actually use this for Mother's Day. I think this would be so cute. It's so simple, but I love it. It's so pretty. So once I get the paint on there and get it dried, I'm just going in with some Mod Podge to seal it in, because yes, we are going to be doing some decoupaging. And I know you guys see it all going on. I love to decoupage. I've always loved to decoupage. If I could have it my way, sorry my voice is going in and out. If I could have it my way, I would do decoupage and work with, you know, that probably in every single video. Because I love to decoupage. It's just such an easy way to take something and completely morph it into something beautiful, and I love that. So I have this checker print napkin here that you can see. It was a 2-ply. I removed that off camera. I just take a little bit of painter's tape, turn it over, and just stick it to the back ply and pull it up, and it comes up super easy for me. You just do that till you get down to your single ply, which is the printed part of the napkin. And so what I'm doing right here is I'm just cutting it down to size. And so by having this checker print, it actually helped me keep things in line a little bit. I was still off a little, like a smidge, but I was super impressed with myself that I did get almost the perfect cut here. So I started out with my scissors, then I went in with my rotary tool. As you can see right there was a little snag, no big whoop to do, because once we Mod Podge this down, it's gonna all go in seamless, and you won't even tell that that little rip even happen. So again, the miracle of decoupage. You can do all kinds of things with that. And I love the fact that this napkin blended so well with the paint color. I wasn't sure at first. I was like, maybe it's going to dry a little bit darker, but it actually worked out really well. So now what I'm doing is laying that napkin down. I took a piece of parchment paper, put it over there, and now I'm just going over this with my mini heat press. Again, you've probably seen this a million times over, especially if you've been riding with me. Anytime you've seen me do this, and this just activates that Mod Podge. Now what I love, I don't know if you guys can see, but the checker print, it actually looked like there's a cross in there, like, because I didn't center it when I cut it down, so it was a little off center, just like me, but it's okay. It still came out great, because that's what my mama told me. I still came out great. But anyway, all right, so I thought that was super cool. I think it added to kind of the decorative element of this piece. So now I'm taking some of these florals I had in my stash. These came from Dollar Tree, and I thought they were absolutely beautiful. I did use a variation of them on my last video, and so I had these left over, and I was like, well, what can I do with them? So I'm just clipping down that little part at the bottom of this, and we're gonna just go in with some jute twine, and I'm just gonna wrap that around the stem of this flower pick, and just to kind of give the illusion of a bouquet of flowers, even though it's just one pick. Sorry, I wanted to give that illusion. Now what I do here is I'm gonna just wrap it around. I did leave it all in here, but I felt like it was too low down. So what I did off camera, I didn't do it off camera, I just omitted it, because once you guys see me do this part, you don't need to see me do it again. But I went on the top part of that, and I just took it up some, because I felt like it was too low down, and I wanted more of that jute to show, because I just want that jute to show up against the mint color. I thought this color combination was really pretty together. So if you can tell here, this is where I went up a little bit more. And at the top of this, I left a little bit of a hole or opening, if you will, at the top, so I could string some more of this jute twine through, and so I could add this tag. Now I'm taking one of these little, I don't know what it is, like a card sticker, craft card paper, I don't know. But it says, darling, you are what does it say? Now I forget. You are cherry beautiful. I think something like that. I can't remember now. And of course I can't see. You are cherry, darling, you are cherry nice, or something like that. I thought it was super cute because it has little hanging cherries on there, but it was really pretty. I felt like it tied into the florals very nicely. And that's why I say this would be really cute as a Mother's Day gift to someone. If you have something similar to this, and you can definitely cut out some cardstock and make your own tag. I just had these in my stash, but you can make your own shadow box. And like I've told you guys the last few videos, like I'm really digging shadow boxes. I've always enjoyed them, and so I don't know, I'm just having something inside of me that's like, make a shadow box. Now I'm not gonna be doing this on every video, but I just saw this and this is what I came up with. And I think this is so simple, so pretty, and you really can style it anywhere. I could see it like in a bathroom. I could see it really anywhere. If it's, you know, and just make it to match your decor. I just like the light airiness of it. So I really don't know where I'm going to put this. I may give it away. I don't know, but I really thought this was super, super pretty. And now I have this home sign. This did come from Michael's. As you can see, I painted it in the color black, and we're just going to put that right in front of our little shadow box. And again, I'm loving this whole color combination. Now, at first I did think maybe that black would be a little too deep for this piece, but actually no. I think it made that green and white pop just a little bit more. And what you saw I did there is I took some of my appliques, I added that to the top corner of these pieces. I couldn't add it to the bottom, clearly, because that home sign was there. Then I had this wooden knob that I painted black, put that on top. But what I wasn't digging right here, y'all, was the appliques. They had more of a copper color to them, so I just went over with my ebony rubbing buff and to darken them up, just so it would match or flow with the rest of the color tones we had going on here. And guys, when I say this is super simple and it really costs nothing to make, because that home sign I've had in my stash forever. It was $2.99, and I want to say I got that for like 80% off or something like that. I know. And then the dollar, I think $1.75 for the florals. That was pretty much it. So I think that was pretty easy and cute piece. Now, all right, hold on tight, y'all, because here comes the shenanigan roller coaster. Okay. Now I cut out a lot of this because your girl went into overdrive on this one, y'all. So don't judge me on this piece, okay? Just open your eyes and receive it. Y'all know the drill, okay? We are having a moment. I had a moment. And I went a little too far, okay? But I can't even... okay? That's it. That's all I can say. So I got this welcome sign from Hobby Lobby. Had that in my stash. And then I had these three... hexagons in my stash I got from Michael's. As you can see here, clearly I'm going in with yellow and black paint. Now, with the welcome sign, once I painted it, I was like, oh, it needs something more. So I tried adding dots. Didn't like that, so I covered that up with black paint. I was like, okay, let me add stripes. Maybe that'll bring it together. So I was like, I don't like that. But I'm like, let's just wait and see. So then what I decided to do right here is just create an outline of the words. Kind of give it that kind of whimsical, you know, cartoonish vibe, if you will. That's kind of where my mind was. I was like, okay, maybe this will give the illusion of the letters kind of offsetting each other. You know, one in the back, one to the front. That's where I was going. That's what my mind was saying. Like, this is, you know, it's going to create that for you, right? So I don't know if I left it in here, but I also did lines on the O, which was hideous. But I was like, okay, we're gonna still keep going because that's what we do on this channel. We keep going. Okay, so I outlined everything. I'm like, I like that. Let's just, let's add some more lines. Let's just keep going. So where you see the black paint is where I added the lines, and I decided not to do that. So then I was like, okay, let's add dots. More dots, the better. All right. So I'm like, all right. So then I printed out cut out on my Cricut Joy the word B. Okay. And then at first I was going to be like, welcome B. And then I was like, no, I didn't like that, because that could be interpreted in, a couple ways. And so I was like, all right, let's put be welcome, right? And then I was like, shouldn't have a D then, be welcomed. But no, I was like, okay, we're just gonna roll with this. All right. So I put the bees inside of the hexagons, and this, guys, for whatever reason, it just reminds me of those old school picture show signs. But I kept going, y'all. I was like, I'm invested. I've painted this. I've cut this out. We're gonna use this, and whatever will be, okay? And so no pun intended there, I just realized that. But anyway, so I'm just taking that, as you guys see, it's just like doing a transfer sticker right here, and I just transfer the letters over, pull the carrier sheet, and now we're going to go ahead and glue these together using some Aleene's tacky glue as well as a bit of hot glue. So, and for those who are new to the channel, we just do that as crafters to make sure we secure our items in place for that long-term, short-term hole, or should I say short-term, long-term hole. And that's where those two glues come into place. You can use any heavy-duty or glue that you choose. And you can just ride with hot glue if you want to risk it. It's all up to you. It's your project. You do you, boo. All right. So now we're going to go ahead and put that together. Now, I really do like this. I probably should have just kept these two pieces separate instead of combining them together. But oh, baby, did I not listen to that side of my brain. So right here, I'm like, okay, so we're going to add the B part to the string part of the welcome, because I wanted the welcome to kind of dangle below. Okay. Now, I'm thinking I lined this up correctly, which I kind of sort of did. I had just moved it a little bit, and it did kind of make it go off a little bit. Right. So what I was doing there is I was like lining it and then pushing it up. But when I did that, I think I pushed the, I made it go kind of sideways. But anyway, I think I should have probably just left the welcome word either in black or yellow. One of the two. I should just did solid colors, which I can totally go back and change that. But by this time, I was like, you know what? We're going to just keep going at this point and just roll with it. So I added a little piece of jute twine to the back right there, secured it with a little bit of hot glue and some painter's tape just to hold it in place, just till it completely sets up. And you can also add some heavier duty glue there as well. All right. So that is what I'm doing with this piece. And I believe, oh, no, that's not it. No, I kept going. It was all just, ooh. It was a lot happening here. Okay. So all I kept saying is like, it just looked like either one of like those motel signs, the old ones, or the old pictures. Where like the teal color, the orange, the white, like that's what I saw. And I'm like, man, really? All right. So I had fun with it though. I had total fun. It was all in good, laughs. So I painted the jute twine to make it match a little bit. So then I decided if it didn't have enough dots on it, let's throw in a whole bushel of daisies. Oh baby, we were going all in on this one, okay? So I just daisied it up, and there you have it, guys. Yes, it is one busy bee welcome sign. Okay, now you guys will see everything in the final reveal, because I love to show everything in its full glory all together, so stick around for that. But we're going to go ahead and jump into Terracotta Teacup number 87. If you are joining me for the first time on this channel, we have been doing a series called the Terracotta Teacup series, where we take a regular terracotta pot, add a handle to it, add a theme to it, and we are calling it Terracotta Teacups. And as I mentioned, we are on number 87. Okay, now none of these projects projects had any rhyme or reason to them. These were just things that had popped into my head. Like that Be Welcome sign, actually, I wanted to do it. I did a bee video a little while back. I wanted to add it, but I didn't have time to. So that's why I got dropped here. Then I had that shadow box or gift box sitting in my stash, and I wanted to use that on another project, and it didn't happen. So I was like, let me just combine all these together. So then I have this terracotta teacup, and as you can see right here, I'm taking this Rae Dunn napkin that I had in my stash. It says enjoy, and I wanted to just say enjoy oranges. So we're going to be making a oranges terracotta teacup. And so on this napkin, I'm just going to be dissecting it, literally. I'm going to be taking the little pieces that have oranges on it, because it has lemons, oranges, and strawberries. And I think pineapples. I can't remember. I can't see. But I'm just going to be cutting out the parts that have oranges on it. And I'm going to just paste them all over the terracotta teacup, just like I'm doing with this enjoy sign. I'm just taking some of my Mod Podge here, and I am using my TDS Designs fan brush. I will have her link in my description box if you want to go check her out. She has some awesome products there. So definitely I'll put that in my in my description box if you guys want to go check her out. Now, I'm just adding that Mod Podge on as I go in and laying down the napkin. Okay, now this napkin was very fragile. I did have a lot of wrinkling in it, which normally I don't mind wrinkles, but in this particular one, I wanted to kind of get it as flat to the surface as possible. So what I did do off camera is I went in with my mini heat press to smooth it out. So, and I just didn't leave it on there because it was just like what I did with the first project, just on a teacup, on a terracotta. So right here is where I'm going in and doing some patchwork, adding those oranges, all about no rhyme, no reason, just trying to really make it a orange cup. Okay. I thought this was super cute, and this again is another fantastic thing about decoupaging. It just really blends very nicely, and you would not have known that I just took these little pieces out and put them back on there like that. You would have thought it was just one solid piece. Okay, and so then once I get it all on there, I'm adding the handle in, which I take a macrame ring, cut it in half, and I just add that to the terracotta pot. And like I said, that is what turns it into a teacup. Okay, and now we're going to go ahead, add some more glue to this, and we're going to add it to the base. So next, what you see I'm doing right here is taking a piece of this pool noodle. Now you can pick these up at Five Below, Dollar Tree, Walmart, anywhere. And so I cut that down to size, and I'm going to take some more glue, as you can see right here, and we're going to just go ahead and place that in the terracotta cup. Okay, and so I'm going to take more of this, and because it didn't fill it up how I needed it to be, so I'm just cutting down some strips of the pool noodle, and I'm going to use that as additional filler for our terracotta teacup. And that's what you see I'm doing right here. Now, I didn't add any glue to this part because I just didn't feel that it needed. I thought it would be secure in itself. And so then I have these little satchel of oranges. I had these in my stash. I do believe I got these from Hobby Lobby, either last year or the year before last. They were like 40% off when I got them. And so I had this pick that I used in a different project where I took the florals off, and it still had the little prongs on there. So I was like, let me just remove the little green tabby things that's in the oranges and put them on this pick and create our own little orange tree, if you will. So the only thing about the oranges, they were a little bit lighter than what I wanted, and I probably should have touched them up with some more orange paint because they were giving lemon vibes a little bit. But at this point, I made it work. It's not something, it's not something that's hard to go back and fix. But for the sake of the video and sake of time, because I was tired, I just kept going. Okay, so right here, I'm adding in some of this moss to the base of this, just to cover up that pool noodle. And so once we get that done, I'm going to take another one of these oranges, a smaller one, and I'm going to go ahead and I was looking for the smallest one in there I could find. I thought it was one smaller than that, but this was actually the smallest one I had in there, and that was okay. So then I have some of this scrap greenery that I just had around, like from other stuff, other projects that I didn't use it on or had left over. And so I just pulled that little plug out again, and then I'm gonna take this greenery sorry, and cut this down, and this is gonna be the stems because we wanted to show that orange that had fallen off the tree, you know, the one orange that got away. So I'm just opening up that hole a little bit more using my weeding tool, my Cricut reading tool there, and we put that on. Now it was kind of looking like a pineapple right there to me, so I was like, let's take some more of those little the leaves off and just leave it with 2 leaves, and then it started looking even more like a lemon to me. So I really may go back and just touch these up with some orange paint so you can clearly tell they're oranges. If not, hey, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. And I just glue that in there, and that is pretty much it, guys. Enjoy the oranges, all right? And here we are, lovies, in the final reveal. If you are still here writing with me, thank you so much. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It says, darling, you are the cherry best. That's what it says. Darling, you are the cherry best. I thought it was so cute. But if you haven't already done so, lovies, please consider subscribing, liking, sharing, and commenting, especially the comments. You guys know how much I love to chat with you guys after each and every video. Once you hit that like button, lovies, swipe to the right and hit that hype button. I know some of you say you can't see it. I think you can only access it through your either your mobile or tablet devices, but if you can hype the video, that would help out the channel so much. It helps YouTube to push my videos out just a tad bit more. And if you don't want to hype my video, go to your favorite content creator, hype their video, get them pushed out there. All right. But I also want to know, lovies, do you have a favorite of today? All right, I love project number 1 and project number 3, because number 2, baby, BEE, was a bit much for me. But I want to hear from you guys if you had a favorite of today, and also stick around, because what I also like to do is share a few of the terracotta teacups that we have done. Not all 87 because I lost footage, but I do like to share a few of them just so you guys can get an idea of what we have been doing with them on this channel. And if you have a favorite one of those or an idea, let me know about that in the comment section below, because I want to hear from you guys. Chat it up. Don't forget to hype this video, and if you want to support my channel, here's how you can do it: at buymeacoffee.com/craftaway with May. But if you can't, I'm just happy to have you here. And until the next video, lovies, be safe, be kind, hugs and kisses, XOXO, bye.